Yo, what is good, everybody? This is your host, Tony Medina, coming to you live with Just Do I, Tony, and today I'm here to talk to you guys about you. You see, I was just on the phone with my family, and we were talking about, like, what my topic for today could be. And I was like, Mom, I have absolutely no idea what I want to talk about. And she started throwing a bunch of ideas, and then it popped into my head. I want to talk about what you could do on your free time to improve yourself. But talking about that led into an entirely different conversation with my family, and we started talking about doing things like, why do you do what you do and why don't you do what you do? And I'm here to tell you guys, like, straight up right now, like, all bullshit aside, like, you are the reason you do what you do, and you are also the reason you don't do what you don't do. You try to blame it on everyone else. You try to blame it on him. You try to blame it on her. You try to blame it on your situation. You try to blame it on any possible thing that you can except for yourself. And I'm here to tell you right now that that is your first mistake. For you to want to advance in life, in anything that you want to do, whether it's to advance in your job, whether it's to advance in society, whether it's to advance with yourself personally, whether it is to advance in school, whether it is to advance in anything and everything, you must first come to the realization that you are the reason for everything that happens to you. Now, yeah, there is like forces of nature and shit like that, but I'm talking about like, I could have gone to class, but I didn't go to class. I'm talking about like last night I had to stay at work till 12 o'clock and I couldn't wake up for class today, so I didn't show up to class. It's not my job's fault that I didn't go to work. I mean, it's not my job's fault that I didn't go to class. It's not their fault. It's my fault. I couldn't get my ass up. I couldn't be vocal enough to tell my job that I didn't want to work that shift. I didn't put it in my availability that I couldn't work that day. It was all my fault. You need to come to that realization. Now, I got brand new shoes and my shoes got dirty because I went out. I decided to wear those shoes. I decided to buy those new shoes. I decided to wear them to this location. I decided to, you see, everything comes back to you. Everything is your fault. You need to come to that realization. I was fat as shit for 20 years. For 20 years, I was fatter than shit. That was my fault. It wasn't his fault that he kept feeding me. It wasn't her fault that she kept feeding me. It wasn't his fault that it was his birthday and so I went to his birthday party and ate some birthday cake. It wasn't anybody else's fault that I was making fucking tortillas every damn day. It wasn't anybody's fault. It was my fault. Anything and everything is your fault. You need to come to that realization. When you come to that realization, you need to ask yourself why you do what you do and why you don't do what you don't do. Because knowing the reason why you do stuff and knowing the reason why you don't do stuff is a lot more important than realizing that you're lying to yourself. Because only knowing why you do it will get you to the next level. Keep that in mind, guys. This channel is all about improvement. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and ask. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, Facebook, and the Tube. Doses.